Ah, nggak turun sih. Anjay, 40.000 bangke. Net, 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 net. Udah semua anjing. Sampai doang ya. Beres. Apa ini? Aja deh. Dijalanin anjir. Kita udah mau update itu. Halo Minyo. Minho kah ini? How are you? Fine. I'm fine. You are not Indonesian?
And the bird glides across the sky. That song I listened to during my insomnia last night. The Renaissance do have an exquisite taste in art, but this melody just keeps my mind going. Not suitable for sleeping. Erase. Next, today's breakfast. Boyan style.
Are you really Korean?
All trivial. Erase it too. It was delicious though. Alright, looks like my guest has arrived. What? Do I look like some murmuring android to you?
Sorry, President.
Tuning memories. Curious about my forte? Everyone leaves behind frequencies on the objects they carry. My forte allows me to read and analyze. Those frequencies, in a sense, are there. I can read, analyze, and store them in my mind, erasing or adding memories at will. That's what I call memory tuning. But the brain has limits. So I have to decide which memories to keep and which to discard. Just like you saw earlier. It's different from amnesia. With amnesia, but when I erase something through memory tuning, I erase the frequency entirely. Alright, back to the point. I told you all that because it tells me what I meant in the message earlier.
Wuthering Webs, not Genshin Impact. Different game, different developer.
I need your help to confirm something. May I borrow an item you always carry? Oh, you still have it. Perfect. Objects with personal meaning carry stronger frequencies. Rover, I'll need to ask you a few questions. Let's begin. I have a general picture now. At the end of the celebration, you and Sigrika entered the dark side to solve the final riddle. An encounter.
Oh bener, ini bisa baca kejadian ini dari benda. Kayak si Om Hao-nya itu. Apa yang YouTube itu? Om Hao.
You got it all right. Amazing how much you learned just from that single card.
To me, your memories play like a film. I can pause. So, what happened after the fakes?
Then, there was a rabbit. I remember chasing it. The same one I saw right after entering the dark side.
I see. Thank you, Rover. I think I've found what I needed. Remember when I said Mornier compared the frequencies and found that the rabbit was likely the root cause of the dark side anomaly? The rabbit leads those who enter the dark side to face what they fear and try to avoid. Just like Sigrika meeting her alter ego. Since then, the anomaly has persisted. Some students and professors have faced the same situation. Given the Grand Architect's teaser for you and Dr. Luke, that rabbit should be one of the Fraxidus' little tricks in this game of theirs. They harmed my students and colleagues with such despicable means. As the president, I'll make sure they get a taste of their own medicine. That rabbit is their pawn, which means I can turn it against them. We'll lure it out, capture it, and remove the anomaly at its source. Then, using my forte, I can extract information about the Fraxidus from it. But mobilizing the Academy's resources might alert our enemies. I need some more personal aid. Someone I trust, who knows the dark side well. And that's you.
Halo, welcome.
Let's call it a field project. A joint study between a professor and her dear student.
Our dearest student.
It's worth noting that
Halo,
while
Victor,
many
Nora.
entered the dark while the celebration incident was exactly. We need to find out
Halo,
what
halo.
they did in the dark side and make comparisons. The common threads might be what attracted the rabbit. The Academy has already investigated the victims. Based on what we've found, a few possible factors stand out. Like how long they stayed in the dark side, whether they entered with a strong purpose or desire, and whether they brought anything back. Our next lead is a professor with a pretty strong opinion against the Academy's management. That's why you as a student are a better choice to approach him. Not exactly. Some of his beliefs just don't align with the executive's idea. Setting that aside, I'll support your investigation from the dark side. My forte will be essential to uncover. Once you speak with him, try to obtain one of his personal items. That'll let me relive his memories in the dark side.
What country? I'm from Indonesia. Where are you from, Victor?
Now, I've texted you the basic. Don't underestimate this little mirror. It's actually a communicator. It's only natural for partners to have. It's getting late. I'm already on my way to the dark side. The on-campus investigation is in your hands. Oh, and check your phone.
I'm from England. Wow. Hello, mate. Sorry. I don't really speak English actually. Kenapa banyak dari orang luar ini baru-baru ini aja? Saya rasa mereka join. Ini cannot pass through it. Ntar jalan ini jauh banget, 1000 kilo, 1 kilo.
A nice change of view. Modality switch. Vessels laid bare.
Which city are you from? Aduh, I don't think you can know my city. I'm from small city called Tasikmalaya, Jawa Barat province. Near Bandung City, if you know. I don't think you know Bandung too. Wait, do you really from England? What the heck? Just checking your YouTube page. Sorry, you're from Indonesian, right? What do you mean? Di Tasik oge, coy. Kocak.
You're holding it too close. Using a communicator like that would make you look too suspicious. Relax. I already adjusted the settings, but just keep it in your pocket. The key is to stay calm and look natural.
So, what does your receiver look like?
Why for me to call my brother from Indonesia?
Why not take a guess?
Oh, you actually from Indonesian but stay in England.
We
What do you
have
mean?
a winner.
What do you mean?
Nice association.
Halo Taila. Anniversary Wuwa katanya banyak gratisan tuh. Sama Hyuki, wow. Anniversary Wuwa katanya banyak gratisan, terus karakter baru Hyuki. Udah lihat belum? Desainnya keren. Kocak si Victor. Hai Minyo. Ya, belum main lagi dong. Hai Minyo, Minyo. Lah, kocak. Lihat nih, Hyuki Glacio lagi. Oh. I mean you have nice activity on YouTube. Keren Yun Hyuki. Gila.
The path's clear.
Ugh, law of conservation. Then tell me, is the time between holidays and weekdays physically symmetric? Fridays turn into weekends, but when weekends pass, it takes 4 whole days for Friday to come again. Time clearly isn't evenly divided, is it?
Maybe when they invented weekdays and weekends, they didn't think about that law. You know, science is rarely accepted by the masses at first. Anyway, we should probably focus on the back-to-school exam. I heard President Lucila wrote the
Exam guides? You mean like notes? According to her, don't think of it as a test of knowledge. After all, here it's...
Yeah,
Speaking Professor Savi? Maybe.
but isn't he one of those old... I heard they had a dispute once. He refused to compromise his academic pursuits.
Adult drama. Say no more. He's nearby. You...
They remember it so clearly. Guess my speech on the opening ceremony wasn't a complete waste of time.
You've got a lot of nerve.
Oh, no panic. I simply put together
I read it. And don't you dare include my name in your acknowledgement. That'd be pure The freshman. What is it?
Well done. That voice? It's Professor Carl. He's one of the tough nuts, just like...
Savine. He's probably prepping instruments.
That
The
means-
man seems to be trapped in it. Ever since he got back from the dark side, he's been calling for its shutdown, saying no one should go in. Caused another... Why? Probably because of Lucilla and her merry band. They must have botched something, and Savie... You're new, so you probably wouldn't know. Savie and I don't really see eye to eye with Lucilla. She's a fine teacher. But as the if it's about scholarship, we have geniuses like Professor Mornier. If it's about leadership, we have investors with far... And yet, she, an average resonator with no special expertise, is now carrying the Academy's future.
Waduh anjir, digosipin sama bawahannya.
Forget it. Don't even know why I'm...
About what, Professor?
Oh, don't worry. I'm fine. In my position, hearing skeptical voice, but tell me, Rover, what do you think a president should be like? And where should Star Torch Academy be heading? Oh, no rush. Go see it for yourself. Let's keep moving. And one more thing. He is also a memory-type resonator. He can reproduce and project objects from his memories. To keep you focused, I'll stay quiet during your conversation.
Shabby.
You're late. Did you bring all the materials I asked for? Hand me the recalibrator. What?
What?
My mistake. The Academy newspaper. You must be the student behind the success of the new So, when the launch program for Helios bugged out, how did you manage to recalibrate the parameters? And what about the live drive data?
Hmm.
Watching a project come to life always gets me a little overexcited. I helped with part of the... Oh, I haven't even introduced myself properly. I'm Savine, professor from the Department of Engineering and a past recipient of the Space Trek Collective's Star Torch Prize. This prize hasn't been awarded in years due to the difficult situation. Oh, don't get me wrong, I'm not showing off. I keep it to remind myself that our science did make headway before. Though now... Anyway, what brings you here?
Lucilla mentioned that he's not on good terms with the management. I can't let him know how cynical. Still, we're both victims of the dark side. Maybe approaching from that angle won't raise suspicion.
I'm here to talk about the dark side. Sagrika and I had an accident there, and I heard other students and professors. There are so many conflicting stories about it. As someone who'd been there, I want to know if everyone saw the same thing.
Before that, tell me, what did you see in there? Unfortunately, although I did enter the dark side once, I didn't see any of that. Still, with all these incidents, the place should be completely sealed, especially... Now, I have to prepare for an experiment. We can have more discussion next time. Oh, and,
Malah dikasih. Tanpa diminta, tambah nyuri anjir.
that medal's yours now. The Star Torch Prize may have been discontinued. What we need now is another breakthrough in technology. So...
Kasih.
Looks like Professor Savid didn't want to open up about what he saw.
Even so, that medal's a valuable lead. Please place the medal in front of the makeup mirror. I can't touch it myself, so I'll read and tune its frequency remotely. Excellent. Now, leave the rest of the...
President, can you still hear me?
Yes,
Main
the
blue.
comms are stable. Let's begin.
This is strange. I was setting up the room according to... Who changed the riddle? Who altered the scene? Either way, I should focus on restoring the room through memory projection. If a student gets misled and causes another accident...
So, this is Professor Savid's memory when he first entered the dark side. He stayed here quite a while. From what we just saw, he was one of the staff involved in the new solo celebration. He came here to... But...
Something wrong?
Not exactly. Maybe because I'm a memory-type resonator too. Something caught my attention. People think memory-type resonators like us are masters of memories and emotions. But no forte is perfect. When we pour all focus into manipulating memories, information flood. That's when we're most vulnerable. The anomaly in the dark side preys on the mind. This projection won't hold for long. Let's move forward.
I can't even feel time passing here. This one should... You again. Are you the one who changed the riddle and warped this place?
This memory records the moment he met the rabbit. Before that, he mentioned time. Could that be another key factor?
Did the other victims have similar behaviors?
Let's not jump to conclusions yet. Keep going.
Gone again? No matter how good you are, I'll just need to use my forte. No use hiding. I know you're there.
Jadi apa? Oh, jadi orang anjir.
Surprised?
Huh?
Staring at yourself. No. I know what this
Ada
is.
salah berarti jangan milih
The
yang
dark
tadi
side's
ya
a
pas
mirror.
ditanya ya.
You're just my shadow. Ha. Even if I'm a shadow, so what? I'm still part of you. Secrets you're trapped, desperate for progress. Like that Huang Long researcher, who eventually threw everything away for the truth. Pascar Spectrum. That name. I'm nothing like Pascar. Oh, you're right about that. You don't even have his courage to give it all up. But what if I told you the answer you've been seeking is right here? Something about your current project. Go on.
Halo, halo.
the data model was wrong from the start. Is this where the error lies? If I fix it, then, based on the corrected model, the result should be... Wait. Where's the rest? Where's the other half of the formula?
Oh, hilang.
I never said the answer was free. Let's make a fair trade. Offer something of equal value, and the answer's yours. Look, I've even prepared the stakes for you. Everything tied to yours. Thesis, data, it's all here. So... See? No weight at all. Your report's worthless. Try again. Ah, no, no, no. Far from enough. Is that the extent of your pride in knowledge? Why not wager everything? That can't be. But it can. You've spent all your chips. What else do you have left to trade? Ah, right. Almost forgot about that. Your greatest honor, wasn't it? Let's see if it's worth anything. Look at that. You've given everything. And yet, you still can't trade for a single answer. Or maybe, the scale is the answer. The so-called scientific pursuit at Lahai Roy contributes nothing to the advance of human civilization. And of course, it can't change what sleeps beneath Lahai Roy. You know exactly what I mean.
You know.
Enough! You don't understand anything. Oh, don't I? You've got nothing left? Oh, but there's still one last thing you can trade. Your life. Go on. This is the part you idealists always love, isn't it? I told you, you don't understand. You're just preying on desperate seekers of truth. I won't let anyone else enter this room.
So that's why Professor Savi was so determined to keep everyone out of the dark side.
He was protecting them in his own way. He feared that eager students or passionate teachers might trade their lives for an illusion of truth. Greatness isn't just about achievement. Sometimes it's about facing reality and still choosing to live with dignity. At Star Torch Academy, we pursue truth, yes, but we value the journey more than the destination. Weighing our worth on a scale? That's true ignorance. Now then, if we cross-check the clues from Savi with the Academy's earlier findings...
Now then we gonna check the clues from Savi with the ending, the rabbit opens time,
You're saying it's drawn to one's vulnerability. But everyone has weaknesses. Some hide them deeper, some don't. That alone isn't special enough. Now then, if we cross-check the clues from Seville with the Academy's earlier findings, you're half right. The key isn't the forte itself. Remember? Professor Seville used his forte to restore the scene, and other in both cases, they influenced the space itself. That's the real link.
Since we found the answer, I'll wait for you here. Hello? Lucila?
Oh,
Look, there's actually one more thing I didn't mention. After the celebration, every dark side victim shared one trait. They were all memory-type resonators, and there aren't many of us in the Academy. Only one remains. You understand what that means now, don't you? Focus my mind. Loosen my thoughts. Just a little. A small price to draw it out. In that false professor's words, since the Fraxidus went to such lengths to invite me, well, as the president, how could I...
That student. You seem to trust him quite a
Yuki.
lot.
Mm-hmm. You'll understand once you meet him yourself. Anyway, how's your progress?
Just as planned. No one else remains in the dark side. But the rabbit's clever. Every room has traces of its frequency. I can't pin down its exact trail.
Huh. If it were easy to catch, their little feast wouldn't be half as... And remember, if anything unexpected happens, you know what to do. Since the Fraxidus went to such lengths to invite me, well, as the president, how could I turn down the Of course. And I knew if I told you sooner, you'd either... But there's something only you can do from the outside. The dark side is unstable by nature. Remember what I said? The Academy used riddles to regulate its gateways. Most have been replaced by Fraxidus riddles, but a few originals are still hidden in the Academy's archive. And the archive is inclusive. Be careful what you dig into. Rover, I need you to set a stable dark side exit with a riddle unknown to the Fraxidus.
Remember what you told Sagrika at the celebration? That means no matter what, we stick...
Even if I said no, you'd come anyway, wouldn't you? Fine. The dark side is amazed, but if anything goes wrong, promise me, you'll get out immediately.
Ngantuk anjir.
The bath's clear.
The alternative riddles for the new solar celebration. Why is it tucked into a storyboard? Hope this helps.
You're here. This way.
If I follow this path, it should lead me to the president. That's odd. Why are tacit discords here? And they're all moving towards her.
But I was helping. Oh.
Tacit discords are gathering around here. Hopefully this helps.
Yes, just like that.
This is...
Waduh, ngantuk. Farming Hyuki ya, nabung. Baru dapat 5.000 tapi 5.000 apa berapa ya tadi? Lupa. Mana PT 1 lagi? Baru dapat siluk kemarin.
Tragic Life of Lucilla. Directed by Lucilla. Starring Lucilla.
Welcome. Enjoy your own movie.
Using my name and slapping on a title that lame?
Ya pas ini Praxidus katanya.
heard the Fraxidus had a playwright. And this is what your art looks like?
Sambil makan dah.
This is the story of a girl who discovered she could read memories when she started to grow up. Before she could fully develop her self-knowledge, she absorbed too many memories that weren't her own, until she lost who she was.
Stealing Sophie's voice? Twisting people's lives into your cheap drama? Since when does that count as cinema? What's next? My grand arrival in Lahairoi?
How ironic. The girl who built her life on her memory gift walks into an institute buried beneath the Frostlands and becomes its leader.
Halo penikmat kabut. Halo. Sorry. Lagi nyiapin makan, goreng dog.
What can she offer? Drown in the relics of humanity's golden age? Or lead the innocent straight into the abyss? The flock crosses the frozen lands, trying to light fires against the coldness and darkness. Some burn clothes, some burn books, some even burn themselves. But the coldness and darkness know no end, and devour everything. In the end, nothing remains, only silence.
Oh, how considerate to have even written the Academy's ending for us, too. If this ever hit theaters, I'd fast forward it tenfold just to end the agony. The title really tells it. Utterly tasteless. Thus ends the film. However, upon review, it's filled with meaningless actions, and its protagonist is pitifully naive. The script will be rewritten and rescreened. Actress, please wait before the curtain. A post-credit scene? Planning to remake my life now? Fine. Since you've handed me a free ticket, I'll see it through. The Tragic Life of Lucilla. Remake. Scene 1. Action. The pitiful girl repeats her past, grows up again, and again arrives at Star Torch Academy, standing once more at a crossroads.
Now, I'll announce the results of the StarTalk Academy presidential election. The vote was jointly conducted by each department's committee and the new Federation's Special Investigation Panel. Professor Lucilla, congratulations. You've been elected as the new president of StarTalk Academy. Well then, President Lucilla, care to say a few words?
That's amazing, Professor Lucilla. Oh, should I say President Lucilla now?
Thank you for your trust, but I don't intend to accept. Compared to others at the Academy, don't you think I'm a bit too ordinary? I have no major academic achievements, nor administrative experience. Honestly, sometimes I even feel small standing among all of you. Making a nobody the shepherd is dangerous for everyone, isn't it? So, please understand my choice. I'm content following at the back of the flock. I request a new election.
Quiet! Quiet! Everyone please be seated.
Professor Lucilla, have you really made up your mind? Isn't this a bit hasty?
At least she knows her place. That's just this new election day.
Look, Professor Lucilla's here.
About your request, I have the right to review.
Professor Lucilla just ran out of the room, clutching her head, like she's lost it.
How long has she been locking herself in there?
No clue. We just heard stuff breaking. And someone crying.
Could it be she's having another episode? The madness caused by memory confusion.
Quitting the project, Lucy.
This will be my final lecture. I've already filed the closest postings to
She said nothing. Deep down, she'd already accepted her own mediocrity and stopped moving forward. The girl who once forced herself to stand tall now teeters on the edge. Her curtains about to fall.
Did the others' memories bleed into mine again? How long was I out? The meeting's already over. What's happening to me? I just want to forget, to erase this wretched forte. Erase. Right. If I erase the memory of my forte itself, maybe then everything will go back to normal. done with all of it?
She abandoned her title, her right to explore, and now even her own forte. She chose to kill the person she used to be. Like someone who had drowned, losing both her air and shadow.
A different choice, a brand new life. Tell me, our dear audience, isn't this fascinating? If everything's destined to fade away, why not just wait it out? Enjoy the last bit of pleasure and revel in the beautiful memories before the end.
After all, fleeting joy feels far more real than some unreachable truth.
You only need to come a little closer and take my hand. Our lives can trade places. No more pain, only warmth and bliss. The curtain's about to fall, and the choice is yours.
Done with your performance? All that noise for one purpose. The same trick you used on Savi. Stirring fear, pressing old wounds. Let me guess what you're after. Targeting Sigriko was just a diversion. You wanted the Academy to intervene. Next, the memory-type resonator is affected in the dark side. And you knew I'd see it. That was your invitation. So this little play, it was meant for me and all the memory-type resonators. You're afraid of something in us, aren't you? Something that threatens your grand scheme. You put on quite a hilarious show, I'll give you that. But you came to the wrong audience. You can ramble about pasts and futures all you like, but I only focus on the present. And that's exactly why your message in that film disgusts me. I don't deny the doubt, the struggle, or the pain we face in our search. Every soul in Star Torch Academy has endured those. But the weight of civilization demands shoulders to bear it. And we, right from the beginning, are a flock, walking willingly toward our own end. If the campfire's dying out, then these lambs you mock will burn themselves, just to walk one more mile before the final breath. No glory sought, no remembrance needed. We'll lie down here, leaving not...
What?
But what's the point of it all? The point? You, who watch us burn. You're the proof. You and everyone behind you. That's our meaning. And one more thing. Whether I deserve to be the president? That's not for your cheap words or your lousy films to decide. If you're so desperate to tear me down, that only proves I'm doing something right. Tell me, who's the real... You're not the only one with backup. Checkmate. You're here.
Wah,
Go after it. I'll handle the rest.
Come on, we've still got work to do.
what?
Stay sharp, Rover. It can take the form of anything in the dark side. There's only one passage here. It must still be around. Stay close. No sign of it. I'll check this room. You take...
Mana? Ah. Mana yang aslinya, coy? Ada lagi.
No sign of it here either. I'll check this room. You...
Katanya retak. Bukan, dia bukan silah nyeri mah.
Told you. It's checkmate this time. We still haven't figured out what the Fraxidus wants with the dark side. For now, this little one's our only lead. Let me try reading its memory first. Oh, looks like I don't even need to use my forte.
I suppose this counts as our first proper meeting, Madame Lucilla.
Proper meeting? You're talking to me through a rabbit from your little hideout. That's what you call proper? Still, thanks for the film. It was tasteless and trashy, but I'll admit, it added a little fun to my job. You knew I'd catch this rabbit from the start.
And didn't you already know it was a trap meant for you? We both have what the other wants.
What are you trying to do in Lahai?
As an educator, you of all people should know better. Finding the answer is the asker's job, you know? Still, congratulations. You won this round.
Won? I never agreed to play your little game. And neither did my students. Right, Rover?
Flattering myself? That hurts. I worked very hard setting up those trials for you. If you didn't enjoy them, don't worry. There'll be a next round. And I promise it'll be far more thrilling. Because next time, we'll be betting on the very fate of Lahai Roy. Will it go boom and vanish? Or will the flames of Star Torch keep burning? I can't wait. Truly, I can't wait for our next meeting.
Next meeting. It's all right. At least we dealt with the source of the dark side's anomaly. I know you've got many questions, but let's get out of here first.
You said the things in the dark side wouldn't hurt them.
Didn't I do what you asked? You wanted to help Sagrika, so I tweaked the dark side to help her see herself clearly. Besides, no one got hurt, right? Your friend, your teacher, and Rover. I should thank you, actually. You helped me finish an experiment.
Experiment?
The opposite of the void. How far can memory-type resonators go before its power consumes them? And what other tricks is this petty academy hiding? A Miko wielding a sword? Come, my sweet darling. We've still got much to do.
What about the rabbit? Isn't it your pet?
We don't keep trash. We dump it. So, please try hard to be useful if you don't want to be disposable.
Sorry, Rover. I've kept you busy all day.
From the moment you came to me, you already knew this was a trap set by the Fraxidus. Yet, you planned to walk right into it.
All in a day's work for your president. Besides, it worked out pretty well, don't you think? Don't worry. I know the dark side pulls people toward what they fear and try to escape from. But I learned to face my past honestly long ago.
Beres dengan
You
dirinya.
wanna know?
Didn't you say you wanted to introduce a new course? Star Torch guidelines, from strangers to confidants? Students and teachers should get to know each other, right? Maybe this counts as our first class.
I really set myself up for that one. Well, before I turned 20, I couldn't tell which memories were mine and which belonged to the ones I had read. As I absorbed more and more of them, I saw too many births and deaths. I started to feel how small and ignorant I really was. That's exactly what the dark side preyed on. It then recreated the predicament I once lived through. The Fraxidus was questioning me, the representative of Star Torch Academy. When the future offers no answers, and existence itself is destined to fade, can anything we do in our brief and ignorant lives truly matter? As a student of Star Torch Academy, what do you think, Rover? That's the kind of answer you'd say. Back then, I joined the Space Trek Collective without a real purpose. But luckily, just like you, I met a good teacher. My teacher was an ordinary man, Arroya, in charge of observation in the Frostlands. We both spent our days watching and recording, each in our own realm. But he never saw himself as just an observer. Again and again, he made connections with people and the things he studied, and built bridges between them. It was like how we draw lines between the stars now. In these perilous Frostlands, each person is a point of light for another. Maybe I used to stand too high, never stooping to feel the emotions in those memories. The ones that needed time to settle for an ordinary person. When I revisited the memories I once read, I realized they all shared one thing in common. Everyone spends their whole life searching for answers. And it's those very answers that give meaning to our journey toward the future, even if we might find nothing in the end. No, I'm still searching. In that sense, I'm the same as all of you. Just another student on the path. So, don't worry. Until I find it, the Fraxidus won't be able to shake me. Also, about that Miko lady you're curious about. My lips are sealed on that, I'm afraid. A president has her principles, not to mention the Academy's safety protocol. But one day, you'll see her again. Anyway, I still have to write a full report on the dark side. Leave the rest to the adults now. It's getting late, Rover. I'll see you in class. Has this game truly ended?
Wait until the next day.
It's just the two of us now. No need for all the formality, Hiyuki. Oh, and just so you know, the maintenance fee for that blade will be coming out of your paycheck this month.
Which blade?
The one you used in the dark side. That makes it the 4th you've broken so far. Try to be gentler the next time, will you?
Sure. What about my own sword?
Its maintenance is mostly done. Don't worry, you'll have it back soon. Wanna try one? It's pretty popular among the students.
Not hungry.
Candy's supposed to be eaten when you're not hungry. That's what makes it taste good. Go on, try it. Have you swallowed it?
Mm-hmm. A bit sour, and my tongue's tingling. Not my favorite.
Huh. No reaction at all. That's odd. When Sigrika and the others ate theirs, they...
What?
You're no fun.
He saw me. Does that affect your plan?
It's fine. The Fraxidus didn't just set the trap for me. It was meant to draw you out as well. they've noticed your existence. I'm sorry for keeping you confined, for trying to hide your power. In the end, it still came to light.
We both knew this day would come sooner or later.
So, would you consider moving back to the academy for now? If anything happens, you can respond right away. The Fraxidus went to great lengths to tamper with the dark side, but it poses little actual threat to the academy. At worst, this anomaly might be tied to the power of the Threnodian too. It seems they're already preparing their next phase.
What do you need me to do?
Now's not the time. You should know that the Space Trek Collective was built atop the Threnodian. That's why we've prepared countless contingency plans. Even if every single one failed, even if the Threnodian completely consumed the Collective, we still have a final card to play. The wish-granting Miko. You.
The wish granting, wah.
Ran into a snag? Go ahead and ask me. Oh, wait, didn't I literally just pull up that entry?
Hmm. 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 The path's clear. The path's clear. The path's clear.
like a snowflake just falling into the quiet lakes and praise, keeping our silent from this bitter There's a blanket in my memory. So the stars gently breathing. I watch you step through the hush of time, as if time.
Nah, terima kasih yang udah komen. Thank you.